Hey Aries, and welcome to your bi-weekly tarot reading. So this is for Aries sun or rising sign, and this is going to take us from the new moon in Capricorn on January 11th to the full moon in Leo on January, oh gosh, what is it again? It's the 25th? Yes, the 25th. So I had to think about that for a second. So we are working with the waxing phase of the moon, and if you have never joined me before, welcome. These are smaller, shorter kinds of readings to help get us through smaller periods of time. I feel like a month long is so long to try to focus on remembering what kinds of advice came up through the cards. And so 2 weeks working with the energy of either waxing or waning, that's a lot more simple. It's also a lot more doable, I think. Can concentrate on what's there for us to concentrate on. So when I pull these cards for these bi-weeklies, I am looking at what would be of most benefit, which area of your life are you being directed towards to focus your energy in for just 2 weeks. So what are you wanting to build momentum towards? What are you wanting to grow? This, out of all of the new moons, would be a new moon that I would say is the one if you're wanting to set intentions, plant your seeds, do the manifestation stuff, all of that. I have a video that I just put out earlier today, and that goes through all of the information about the new moon, so I won't go into it too much here, but I will say this is one not to miss. This is a potent one. So I feel like definitely take that and marry it with your reading. Obviously, these are collective readings, so if you want to get something that's really accurate for yourself, the best way is to do a one-to-one reading. These are just small collective readings to help with guidance. So if this is your sun sign and you're not really resonating, then maybe go check out your rising sign to get a better, to get more perspective, right? So, all right, what do we have showing up for you, Aries? We have the 9th house. So this is a house of, I would say, higher education, but it's a like exploration, expansion. This is having to do with our, I would say, beliefs. I feel like using the word religion is not one that I would want to use, but those types of beliefs, whether they're monotheistic or pantheistic, whatever those are. Also dealing with people in foreign places or traveling to foreign places yourself, things that have to do with long journeys, long travels, those types of things. So those are some of the elements that have to do with this. Also, just like, I don't want to skip too far, like too much over. I just kind of mentioned it briefly, but like the learning and the teaching, that is also a part of what is here for Aries. So maybe you're moving into wanting to study or excel at your craft or whatever that is, or maybe you're learning or you're moving into teaching that, right? Whatever it is. So I like to give you all the significations so that you have the opportunity to see for yourself where that really fits into your life. Now, in terms of that, I think that for some of you, this might have more to do with either patience or having to do with learning or teaching in your craft, like whatever it is that you're wanting to excel at. And mainly because I see that with your advice around this, we have the 7 of Pentacles. And the 7 of Pentacles is, Pentacles being an earth suit, right? The world of the tangible, what we are wanting to create for ourselves. But this is like, you've been putting in the time, you've been like tilling the soil, watering the plants, weeding the garden, attending to what it is that you want to see grow and move into a stage of fruition. And it's kind of saying like, awesome, good job, but also there's still more work to do. There's more time. Like, it's not time to harvest yet, and it's going to take some more time, some more patience. So whether it has to do with travel or it has to do with learning and teaching or whatever it is, this particular area of your life is going to require some patience and some time. So I would say not rushing it forward, but maybe making your plans. So especially with this new moon, how you can apply it for this phase that we're looking at, this approximate 2-week period, is how can I look at how far I've come, what kind of work I've done, where there is still like work that needs to be done, and just some of it is going to require time. Unfortunately, time can be that bitch that we all shake our fists at from time to time. So that is what is showing up for you, right? So this is where I would put your time, energy, and attention for the next 2-week period of time, right? So, looking at what you want to grow in this particular area of your life. You know, if there aren't matters that come to mind immediately, then I would say, again, go check out your rising sign if this one isn't feeling like, oh, I don't know if that area of my life feels really up. But if there are certain things that feel pertinent or relevant to this particular area, then I would say focus your time, energy, and attention in that area. It's only 2 weeks. It doesn't mean you have to drop every other area of your life. It's just taking some extra time and care to put into this area. So we're looking for the linchpin and what's going to ripple out and affect everything in the most beneficial way, like all the other areas of your life, right? So hopefully this feels helpful and relevant for you. If it has, please consider giving the video a like. It does help as I'm building the channel. I am now back from the holidays and traveling, and as I said, there are some new things on the horizon. So that, I think, is going to be another month or two, possibly, depending on how quickly things like solidify. And then I'll be able to tell you guys all the stuff that I've been wanting to tell you. So thank you for your time. Thanks for being here. Share this with another Aries, especially if you think that it has to do with something relevant to their life. And if you're not already subscribed, please do. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.